richest peoples in India. All the information is taken by Forbes. Here is all about 2017. 10. Name: Gautam Adani and family. His net worth in dollars is $11 billion. Ports tycoon Gautam Adani controls Mundra Port, India's largest, in his home state of Gujarat. His $12 billion revenue. Adani Group's interests include power generation and transmission, real estate and commodities. Adani's overseas assets include Australia's Abbot Point port and the controversial Carmichael coal mine, billed as one of the world's largest. Adani's son Karan runs listed from Adani Ports and says, now the family's biggest asset. Adani Group has partnered Swedish defense firm Saab to make Gripen fighter jets in India. Number 9. Name: Dilip Shanghvi and family. His net worth in dollars is $12.1 billion. Son of a pharma distributor, Dilip Shanghvi borrowed $200 from his father to start Sun Pharmaceutical Industries in 1983 to make psychiatric drugs. The company is the world's fourth largest specialty generics maker and India's most valuable pharma outfit with March 2017 revenues of $5 billion. Shanghvi grew Sun through a series of shrewd acquisitions, the biggest of which was the purchase of rival Ranbaxy Laboratories for $4 billion in 2014. Sun's shares fell after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration observed manufacturing lapses at one of its biggest factories in India. Number 8.
Bounds.
Name: Kumar Birla. His net worth in dollars is $12.4 billion. Sign: Commodities king Kumar Birla is the fourth-generation head of the storied $41 billion revenue Aditya Birla Group. The group's interests span cement and aluminium to telecom and financial services. Birla inherited the family empire at age 28 when his father Aditya Birla died in 1995. In March 2017, Birla orchestrated the merger between his telecom firm Idea Cellular and Vodafone India to take on Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Jio. Number 7. Name: Shiv Nadar. His net worth in dollars is $13.9 billion. Sign: Indian and pioneer Shiv Nadar co-founded HCL in a garage in 1976 to make calculators and microprocessors. Today, he chairs HCL Technologies, a $7.5 billion revenue company that is India's fourth largest software services provider. To offset a slowdown in its traditional services business, HCL has invested $780 million in an intellectual property partnership with IBM. HCL Technologies, which employs 120,000 people worldwide, hires high school grads and trains them on the job. One of India's leading philanthropists, Nadar has donated $662 million to his Shiv Nadar Foundation, which backs education-related causes. Number 6. Name: Godrej family. His net worth in dollars is $14.2 billion. Sign: the Godrej family controls the $4.6 billion revenue Godrej Group, a 120-year-old consumer goods giant. The group was established by lawyer Aditya Godrej, who gave up his profession to make locks in 1897. Today the group is chaired by patriarch Godrej, an MIT grad, who took charge as chairman in 2000. Key group companies include Godrej Consumer Products, chaired by Adi Godrej's daughter Nisaba, and Godrej Properties, run by his son Parajsha. The family owns a vast parcel of land in suburban Mumbai that remains its biggest asset. Number 5. Name Pallonji Mistry. His net worth in dollars is $16.3 billion. Reclusive tycoon Pallonji Mistry controls Mumbai headquartered engineering and construction giant, 152-year-old Chipurji Pallonji Group. The family's biggest asset is an 18.4% stake in Tata Sons Holding outfitted the $100 billion revenue Tata Group, a conglomerate of 100 companies. The SP Group, run by Mistry's older son Shapur, also owns Eureka Forbes, the country's leading brand of water purifiers. Mistry's younger son Cyrus is embroiled in a legal battle with the Tata Group, after he was suddenly ousted as chairman of Tata Sons in October 2016. Number 4. Name Lakshmi Mittal. His net worth in dollars is $17.1 billion. Lakshmi Mittal serves as chairman and CEO of ArcelorMittal, the world's biggest steel maker. Hailing from a steel clan, he separated from his siblings to start Mittal Steel, then went on to merge the company with France's Arcelor in 2006. Benefiting from an uptick in demand in steel prices, the company reported a net profit of $1.8 billion in 2016. After 4 years of losses, ArcelorMittal, along with Italian steel firm Marcegaglia, acquired Italy's loss-making steel group Ilva for $2.1 billion in June 2017. His son Aditya is Group Chief Financial Officer and CEO of ArcelorMittal's European business. Number 3. Name Hinduja family. His net worth in dollars is $18.7 billion. 4 close-knit siblings, Richest, Gautam, Prakash and Ashok, control multinational conglomerate the Hinduja Group. Their group's businesses range from trucks and lubricants to banking and cable television. The brothers own valuable real estate in London, including their home Carlton House Terrace and the historic Old War Office building in Whitehall. Richest and Gautam live in London and Prakash resides in Geneva, while the youngest sibling Ashok oversees their Indian interests from Mumbai. Number 2.
Bounds.
Name Azim Premji. His age is 63. City of residence is Mumbai. His net worth in dollars is $19.1 billion. Indian tech magnate Azim Premji's $9 billion revenue. Wipro is India's third largest outsourcer. Premji gave up studies at Stanford University to look after the family's cooking oil business in 1966 when his father died, and expanded into software. Wipro has an innovation center in Silicon Valley, which is focused on developing new technologies and collaborating with startups. Premji's son Richest, who heads strategy and sits on the board, also oversees Wipro's $100 million venture capital fund. Number 1. Name: Mukesh Ambani. His age is 60. City of residence is Mumbai. His net worth is in US dollars is $40.4 billion. Source: petrochemicals, oil, and gas. Mukesh Ambani chairs and runs $57 billion revenue, oil and gas giant Reliance Industries, among India's most valuable companies. Reliance was founded by his late father Dilip Ambani, a yarn trader, in 1966 as a small textile manufacturer. After his father's death in 2002, Ambani and his younger sibling Anil divvied up the family empire. In 2016, Reliance sparked a price war in India's hyper-competitive telecom market with the launch of 4G phone service Jio. Jio has notched up 130 million customers by offering free domestic voice calls, dirt cheap data services and virtually free smartphones. Thanks for watching.